The Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, the home energy specialists. La Valley Building Supplies for home improvement and construction from concept to completion. Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire. Ramonto's Brick Oven Pizza in Claremont, always fresh. And by Casasa, free checking that pays. Now available at Claremont Savings Bank.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide here in Hanover, New Hampshire, where the Pride of Merrimack Valley lead the Marauders of Hanover 15-11. We are set to start the second quarter, Hanover basketball. Andrew, an exciting first quarter there, a little bit of a slow start, but then heating up, hitting some threes. The three ball is working tonight for both teams, as we see a miss there by the Marauders, but they'll go right back to that three-point line and try and get something to go. That one's no good, and now it's the Pride's turn.
Yeah, the three ball has really been dominant. Both teams, Hanover has 3 threes, and Merrimack Valley has 3 threes. And Hanover, 9 of their 11 points, obviously coming from beyond the arc.
But as we see the Pride, they don't need to rely on the three. They'll work the ball around, and the biggest thing is a lot of cutting. A lot of backdoor cutting, as we see Shattuck a deep three. He's not afraid to take those. No good on that one, but the offensive rebound comes the way of the Pride, and inside, number 15 gets it to go. That's Kyle Doobie, the freshman. Number 15 inside the big man. And that gives the Pride the 17-11 lead here. Both teams, and that's going to be a little overthrown. So both teams will work the ball around the perimeter, but they're not afraid to throw it inside. And Merrimack Valley right now is having a little more success with that. There's a lot of the backdoor cuts. They're getting open and giving it inside.
Yeah, Merrimack Valley, a lot of good movement away from the ball. Creates some open looks. And here's another one.
Shattuck, no good, but the offensive rebound falls away, and that'll go back to Hanover. Trying to cut into this 6-point deficit, 6:20 to go in the second quarter. Ball tipped and stolen away, ends up in the hands of the freshman Doobie. He'll go out on the run. Heber at the take, gives it back to Doobie, and then they find an open Pruitt. But Hanover, a good defensive stop there, and Hanover needs to get a basket here. Another unforced error, and that one's number 11, Jake Hebert. He gets it all the way, and the 19-11 lead now for the Pride.
Stay tuned for the Game of the Week halftime show brought to you by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
Merrimack Valley turns it over. Hanover ball. When we come back, you're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide, 5:38 to go here in the second quarter. Merrimack Valley leading Hanover 19-11. Marauders not able to get their offense going yet in this second quarter. The three ball fired there by number 3, Benny Gantrish, the junior. And that three ball continues to be the shot to take if you're the Marauders. They've now found the bottom of the net on 4 of those.
Yeah, and a similar start to this quarter as we saw in the first, kind of slow offensively, but both teams finding their stride, getting a lot of nice shots.
And the travel there in the corner. Turnover number 12, Jack Pruitt.
And so far, we've only seen 1 foul from either team. That was from Hanover on Putnam. So pretty clean game so far.
Yeah, it's been a very clean game, and another three-pointer attempt from the corner. And that's who else but number 3, Benny Gantrish.
Number 3 for 3. And that was his 3rd 3.
So that continues to be a source of offense. And you see the nice reverse layup attempt there by Hebert, not able to get that to go. And now Hanover, with some nice defense, they've scored 6 straight points and a chance to take the lead or tie it up, and they're going to go for the lead. Three-point attempt is good. Number 15, that's Charlie Goodrich. And he gets on the board, 3 straight threes, and the Pride have got to figure out how to guard that three-point line.
Yeah, they got to play better defense on the perimeter, try to get a hand in the shooter's face. And Hanover, 18 of their 20 points so far have come from the 3-ball. They've hit 6.
And there's that cut that we talked about, but the travel and a turnover by the Pride. So be interesting to see the strategy on the defensive side, because at the beginning of the game, Hanover was trying to throw it into the middle, and it kept getting tipped away, and some good defense, that zone defense that the Pride plays. And this time, the three-point attempt was contested and no good, so Merrimack Valley with a chance to take back the lead. And that ball, the rebound was tipped by Hanover. No foul on the play. Merrimack Valley coach Mucher was looking for the foul, wasn't going to get it, so he'll just have to be happy with the retaining possession. The Pride playing some nice possession offense, really not trying to force anything, just waiting to see if they can catch a hole in the defense. And there's Shattuck, he gets it to go, and two-pointer, I think that one was called. 21-20 for the Pride.
Stay tuned at the end of today's game for the Ramontos Brick Oven Pizza Wrap-Up Show. Ramontos in Claremont, always fresh.
And there's number 0, Avery Monahan, the captain. We talked about him in the opening, and he hasn't gotten a ton of possessions yet, but he gets one to go there, and a foul on the play. Merrimack Valley will go to the line when we come back. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide, where the Merrimack Valley Pride lead the Hanover Marauders, or trail the Hanover Marauders, 22-21. And at the line is Ryan DeFina, missing the first one. Here is his chance to tie this game at 22. Second one is up and good. Tie game, 22 apiece, 2:37 to go in the half. And a nice pass there to number 23, Caleb Putnam. And you could tell Goodrich wanted to take the 3, but he saw Putnam with the mismatch, and a nice pass there, extending that lead back to 2. There's Shattuck for 3. No good, tipped around. Who's going to come up with it? Still no possession. They'll say it will be the Pride basketball.
Our next YCN Wednesday night high school game of the week will feature the John Stark Generals traveling to take on the Raiders of Lebanon. Game of the week premieres at 8 p.m. on Wednesday nights. Check your TV schedule for additional airings.
Merrimack Valley really playing some ball control here as the shot is up. No good. Hebert not able to get it to go, and the Marauders now a chance to extend their lead. Haven't had too many leads. They fought back, and they did trail at one point in this quarter, 19-11. So they've gone on a nice 13-3 run. Three-point attempt in the corner, no good from Gantrish, and the ball's thrown away. It will go to the Marauders.
Replays are brought to you by Kasasa. Free checking that rewards in cash. Ask for Kasasa at Claremont Savings Bank. Qualifications and rules apply. See bank for details. Member FDIC.
And up and no good, but a foul on the play. Number 23, Caleb Putnam, will be at the line when we come back. Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide here in Hanover, where the Marauders lead the Pride 25-22 after the free throw from Putnam. And the Marauders had trailed 19-11, as I said, early in the second quarter. Putnam gets his second one to go, and now they lead 26-22. So only 3 points for Merrimack Valley after extending the lead to 8, and they find themselves trailing by 4 as we approach just inside a minute to play in the half. Nicely done. Number 11, Hebert, with the reverse, goes under the hoop and gets it to go and cuts it to 2. There's Hanover trying to get it over to the corner, and they end up getting it to the corner just a little long on the three-point attempt, but the rebound goes to Monahan, and I believe they're going to say he's fouled, but before the shot, so inbounds underneath their own hoop for the Marauders.
Stay tuned at the end of today's Hoops matchup for the Salt Hill Pub play of the game. Salt Hill Pub, honest food, perfect pints, and living music.
Number 23 there, Caleb Putnam. He's been a force inside in this first half, and he gives the Marauders the 4-point lead. Inside 30 seconds, you wonder if the Pride will hold for the final shot. Their offensive possessions are usually longer than average. So they might take advantage of that shot clock, or the game clock, just drain the clock out. But as I say that, nice defense along the perimeter, and Shattuck is forced into the turnover.
Yeah, very good defense by Hanover, and should take a few seconds off the clock here, try to get the last shot.
Driving for the layup, no good, and the rebound goes to Doobie, and then he gets called for the traveling call. So 4.7 to go, one shot here for the Marauders. Get their motion offense to go. A wide open three-pointer. He looked like he maybe had too much time on that one as Charlie Adams took a long look at it, and he couldn't hit. So the halftime buzzer sounds with the Marauders leading 28-24. We'll take a break. Stay tuned for the Echo Communications halftime show. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.